Where's my frickin' toy?
What's your favorite WWE action figure of yourself?
Oh, bro, I don't have it. There's only one man in the world that has it, and I was supposed to get it from his German ass. He's in Germany.
What is it?
And he's kidnapped the rarest wrestling action figure in the history of action figures. I don't know if people are aware of this, but I am literally the holy grail of wrestling action figures. Now, when I say that, I'll explain it to you because this shit goes deep, and you could ask Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins about it. I want that toy. So that is my goal, bro. I want that toy more than anything. I don't care about the toys. I care about this one. This guy. The one I played with as a kid. The one they made as a kid.
Are you ready? The champ is here! Yes, the man! Give me a hell yeah! What the rock? Ooh, yeah! That's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
Hi and welcome to the history of Retro Series 4, and we kick off on September 21st, 2017 when Toys and Mask announced an upcoming WrestleMania Retros app series. And the three figures they showed for the first time as sketches were NWO Macho Man, Sami Zayn and Enzo Amore, one of the fan favorites to that time. And 1 week later, Mattel revealed the prototypes.
We get to see this image that's got loads of retros, lots of retros that we've not actually seen before. So Enzo is in there, Sami Zayn is in there, and retros that I haven't even heard about. There's been no rumours of these. So like Ric Flair in blue attire looks absolutely awesome. And it doesn't finish there. We've got an Undertaker. I think the white gloves, I don't think this is a new figure. I think this is just like a unfinished.
And there was also a new variant of Kevin Owens with the Fight Owens Fight logo. A closer look on the prototypes from that day showed that here Ric Flair, next to his released figure, got a bit different face paint. The eyebrows were a bit different. The Sami Zayn, next to his released figure, you see a difference in the hair color, and on the boots the stripes were thinner, and also the logos on the pants were a bit different, but very very close to the released figure. And here Finn Balor also, the face paint a bit different, but very very close to the released figure. And the fourth of the Retro Series 4 figures here was Enzo Amore standing in front of the group on the left side next to Finn Balor. But the dream to become a small retro figure of the fan favorite came to a bad end.
Huge news from the WWE. The organization has officially come to terms on the release of Enzo Amore, the current Cruiserweight champion, one of the biggest stars in the WWE, in the wake of allegations that he raped a woman in Arizona back in October.
On January 23rd, 2018, WWE published the release of Enzo Amore, so his figure got cancelled. So Mattel had to make a change to the Series 4 figure line. So in January, Action Figure Attack, also known as Steve Ozer, posted for the first time the new pictures from Retro Series 4. Now it was Finn Balor, Ric Flair, Sami Zayn, and the new guy in that series, Kevin Owens.
Welcome to Las Vegas ToyCon 2017. My name is Bill McKenna from the WWE action figure design team at Mattel, and I'm going to do a walkthrough of what we're showing at the show this week. Retros, we have the retro ring, which I think was shown last week for the first time at the New York show, along with the first wave of figures, and then the next wave after that, which includes the Finn Balor, Ric Flair, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens update. So this is what will be in stores soon.
At Las Vegas ToyCon, we saw the Retro Series 4 again. Here we saw some different kind of prototypes. Here with Kevin Owens, the hair was a bit lighter than later the release figure, darker hair. And also on the Finn Balor here you see the stickered face paint, and also the mouth of the demon was also here a sticker. So these are prototypes on that stage of development. On March 22nd, 2018, Target revealed the cards of Retro Series 4. First with Finn Balor and Kevin Owens, and later with Sami Zayn, and finally Ric Flair.
Some SummerSlam stuff, but here it is. All the new retros. Oh, these are great. Big E, Macho Man, Flair, Owens, Sami Zayn, Finn Balor.
Never been here before.
Yeah,
Look,
this is awesome.
I'm here to show off the new retro collection, retro figure collection.
I love it. It's great.
Do explain. We have Finn Balor in demon makeup. I'll take that. Thank you. We have Kevin Owens in the Fight Owens fight shirt.
Sure,
We're
why
working
not?
on him. We have Ric Flair with
real
chop
Don't
action.
even think about it.
Woo!
Works. It works.
Sami Zayn.
Oh, look at this. Beautiful Macho Man, Randy Savage, the best of all
Madness.
time. You could do Macho Man versus Ric Flair. You could have these iconic dream matches.
Sounds like a WCW Monday Night Show 1998-ish matchup right
Yeah,
now, right?
or WrestleMania 8. You can do whatever you want with these things.
That's the beauty of them.
Woo! Woo! Oh! Woo!
Oh, man.
Woo!
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Why don't we open up the demon?
Elbow.
Who's going to get it? Maybe Kevin Owens? Here we go. Ready? Ah! See ya, KO. How about a real action haluva kick? Give me Woods. Give me Zayn. Haluva kick.
Kobe Kingston.
That looked like it hurt.
The best part, I love these display stands. You can display all your figures.
Absolutely.
Looks great. You can play with them, display them, because we are adult collectors, so we display them. I mean, who we can, we play sometimes, but mostly we're display only.
Yeah, I think every adult collector wants to do
A little bit of both.
Even the kids
A
want
little
to
bit of both,
display
yeah.
it. It's a cool setup.
Totally. Bill, we can't thank you enough. This was an
thanks, man.
incredible
You're the man.
experience.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I think your mom's here to pick you up. See ya!
Hello, this is Bill McKenna from Mattel, and welcome to WWE Access. So here we have our display of the WWE Retro figures and the brand new WWE Retro ring. You can see basically the rest of the year product line in this case. We have the Ric Flair that can throw chops. That's pretty badass.
At WWE Access during WrestleMania weekend, Mattel showed for the first time for the audience, for the collectors, the Retro Series 4 in person, and only a few days later, Ringside Collectibles got the Retros.
Hey, it's the last professional broadcaster, Sam Roberts, here at Ringside Collectibles for Ringside's Retro Review. This time on Retro Review, we're talking Mattel Retro Series 4 Demon Finn Balor. The Demon Finn Balor is making his first appearance in Mattel's Retro line, and look at the detailing. You see it all over his face, the white eye, the black eye, the demon smile that extends down his chest, and that venomous green tongue. So Finn has his black armbands, he's got black trunks, black knee pads, and black boots with black kick pads. Finn Balor is a jumper figure, which was a hallmark of Hasbro's line that Mattel based this line on, but instead of having that weird switch in the back that you would have to push down, for Finn, all you have to do is lift his right arm, and you'll watch his body go down, ready to spring up. Take a look at what this looks like in Mattel's Retro ring. Finn Balor, the demon, planted on the top rope. He goes down, bringing that right arm up, springs up, lands directly on Kevin Owens. It's over for Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor may be able to claim one of those championship belts that we've added. If we look at the packaging, one of the most special features of Mattel's Retro line, you can see Finn Balor, the Demon, in all his glory, wearing the exact same paint that this Demon figure is based on. You can also see the Balor logo prominently displayed on the stand that Finn Balor comes with. And on the back, details on the app that you can use the stand to interact with, as well as Finn Balor landing on Sami Zayn with his patented coup de grace. Mattel's Retro Finn Balor. Today we are looking at Mattel Retro Series 4 and specifically the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Tony Schiavone, how about a moment of silence for the best looking man on the face of this earth? Woo!
This is a retro NWA styled version of Ric Flair from deep into the 80s. He's got his sky blue trunks and slightly darker knee pads and boots. You can actually see the accents on the knee pads. They're darker in the front, lighter in the back, just like the Nature Boy used to have.
Woo!
What's great about Mattel's Retro series as compared to the original, what inspired this line, Hasbro series Ric Flair, is that the Hasbro series Ric Flair had some kind of rude awakening mechanism. And while we love Hasbro, nothing beats Ric Flair's chop. Ric Flair's got his long, flowing golden locks. He's got a stand that has his initials on it, R and F. He still lives in the biggest house, on the biggest hill, in the richest neighborhood.
From the lizard shoes, huh? About $700 to the Rolex watch, to the biggest diamonds my finger can hold. You are looking at pure class.
And if you look at his packaging, it's unique to the Nature Boy. You see an era-appropriate photo on the front of that package. You can see the stand and the figure are packaged separately. The old school Legends logo, and on the back, not only do you see the entire line, details on the app that you can use this figure to work with, but you also see Ric Flair's Nature Boy chop in action against Sami Zayn. This time on Retro Review, we're talking Sami Zayn, who's a part of Mattel's Retro Series 4. Now, Mattel's Retro Series is heavily based on the Hasbro series that guys like me grew up with. But what makes this Sami Zayn figure unique is that unlike most Hasbro figures, and unlike most of Mattel's retro figures, leg articulation in Sami Zayn, look at that. Let's Go detailing on one leg on his tights, the Sami Zayn logo detailing on the other side of his tights. Both legs move, and the reason both legs move is because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get an effective Sami Zayn kick. The kick is spring-loaded and the leg clicks right into place. You've also got checkerboard detailing on the inside of his tights, white accents on his boots, white wrist tapes, and that wonderful Prince Harry bearded smile. Now, if you look at the carding that Sami Zayn comes on, it is unique to Sami Zayn. His photo is on the front. You can see him in front of the entranceway, ready to go. On the back, you've got all of Mattel's Retro Series 4 and Sami Zayn executing that kick onto Ric Flair. And of course, like all of Mattel's retro figures right now, Sami comes with this stand that you can use with the app that's got the Sami Zayn logo right on the front. Today on Retro Review, we're talking Mattel Retro Series 4, more specifically, Kevin Owens. Now, this is Kevin Owens' second time in Mattel's retro line, but we see a lot of improvements in this figure. Not only does he come with the stand for the first time that has Fight Owens Fight written very clearly on it, but his t-shirt has been updated to not only include the Fight Owens Fight detail on the front, but Mattel goes the extra mile by putting that KO logo on the back of the shirt. KO's got his bull tattoo, maybe inspired by The Rock, maybe not. He's got a full beard, he's got his shorts, knee pads, and boots, and his fists are wrapped in black, ready for a fight. Every figure in Mattel's retro line comes ready to do their finisher, and KO is no different, ready for a pop-up powerbomb at a moment's notice Watch out. Let's do this in the ring. Watch out, Ric Flair. Here he comes. Spring Kevin Owens back. Boom. That looked devastating. Like all the figures in Retro Series 4, Mattel has made unique carding for Kevin Owens. You can see a photo of Kevin on the front of the card wearing the same t-shirt that the figure is wearing. It also looks cool. He's in front of the entranceway clearly, and you can see all the lights and everything behind him. You can also see the stand prominently displayed on card. On the back, not only do you see information about the app, the entire Mattel Retro Series 4 lineup, but a little demo of KO knocking out Finn Balor. You can recreate some of the greatest matches in WWE and NXT history, or create fantasy warfare with Kevin Owens and the rest of Mattel's WWE Retro Series 4, and of course, the gorgeous Mattel Retro Ring, available now at Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com.
So here is again Retro Series 4. Retro Series 4 was FML 25 Finn Balor, FML 27 Ric Flair, FML 37 Sami Zayn, and FML 39 Kevin Owens. And here we have a look on the mint on cards of Series 4. We had Finn Balor, Ric Flair, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. And here are the card backs. Again, Finn Balor, Ric Flair doing the job against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn then with a Helluva Kick to Ric Flair. And pop-up powerbomb here, Kevin Owens against Finn Balor on his card backside. So finally, Retro Series 3 reached the home of the collectors. But not at the United Kingdom. United Kingdom's Mattel team announced that there would be no Series 4, 5 and 6 at British shops. Only a few days later at San Diego Comic-Con, Retro Series 4 was also a part of the huge retro display there. And on August 3rd, 2018, Wrestling Shop UK then announced that the Retro Series 4 and 6 are both very close to arrive. So the Wrestling Shop introduced a pre-order so that the people can pre-order Retro Series 4 and 5 boxes and the Retro Series 4 as single cards. And 1 week later, finally the Retro Series 3 arrived at Wrestling Shop UK, and they posted pictures from the shipping boxes and from the cards. And so finally the British collectors also can get their hands on the Retro Series 3. But now let's take a look at my collection. So here you have my mint on card Retro Series 4 collection. To the left, Finn Balor, FML 25, signed at a German tour. We have FML 27 Ric Flair. We have Sami Zayn, FML 37, also got that signed on a tour. Kevin Owens, last but not least, FML 39, the second version of Kevin Owens, also got that signed with that famous silver Sharpie. Doesn't look very good, and one special thing about the Sami Zayn is that I want to show you here on the left corner. There is the number of Sami Zayn written FML 37, and the Ric Flair card is written FML 27. And for I don't know why, but when they made the Sami Zayn card for the first time to show the finished carding, this is the one that Mattel used for posting the carding for the first time. The right Sami Zayn card is that what came into stores, and on that small corner here is the miswriting. Here you see the error with FML 27, and on the bottom the FML 37, the correct one. And here you see the Ric Flair number FML 27. And now let's go to the Lucy's. We start with Finn Balor FML 25 doing the coup de grace. This is really something some people don't know. They use the jumper like this position, but this is the only jumper making that move. It's the coup de grace Finn Balor. Of course, with a stand. Then we have Ric Flair FML 27 doing his chop. Woo! Amazing figure, really one of the greatest retros out there for sure. There you go, Ric Flair. Then we have Sami Zayn FML 37 doing the Helluva Kick. Also, for me, a great figure. A lot of people don't like the Sami Zayn figure. I really don't know why. Maybe it's because he is really not that kind of retro that a lot of people like to see. No, he was a very actual mid-carder at that moment when the figure came out. But I really like the figure. I think it's a perfect incarnation of Sami Zayn. So yeah, great figure in my opinion. And the last, Kevin Owens FML 37, absolute remake of the first one, doing the pop-up power bomb. And yeah, that's Kevin Owens with a new shirt. Fight Owens fight. And now it's time to talk about the retro body parts. Again, a lot of reuses in Series 4. We start with Finn Balor FML 25. And Finn Balor is an absolute reuse of Sting from Series 2. Exact the same figure, only the action move was different. Sting was the jumper like you know him, and yeah, Finn Balor, the coup de grace, this special move. So these two absolute reused body parts. Ric Flair FML 27, also reused body parts for him. He is a Mankind reuse. Again, next to each other. The only thing, Ric Flair got a new arm for the chop, so it's like the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold also with a Mankind body, but with an own fist, and Ric Flair got his own chop hand. The figure with the most new body parts in Series 4 is Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn got new lower body, of course, for the whole new move. And the arms are also a lot of reuses for Sami Zayn later down the line. But this is a lot of improvement. But his upper body was a reuse, and from Dean Ambrose. No joke. You don't see it in the first place, but when you take a closer look, it's the absolute same upper body. Take a look on the back side. So they really reuse Dean Ambrose upper body, only the centerpiece, to create Sami Zayn. And the last and the easy one, Kevin Owens Series 4 next to Kevin Owens Series 1. So everything is reused, the hat as well. So this is the absolute reuse figure, 100%.
We're going to start off by scanning a QR code. All right, so we have unlocked Sami Zayn, whopping 92 power. Granted, he is no overdrive level 1. Alright, so Ric Flair also unlocked 122 power for him, and the first wild card that we own for the toy figurine. So 1238 health, 113 damage. Alright, so Kevin Owens unlocked. He is a technician along with Seth Rollins. He has 121 power, so we have not gotten a Showman toy figurine yet. 1125 health, 124 damage. And I believe he's also in the technician class. Yes, he is. So we have 3 technicians, 2 high flyers, a brawler, a powerhouse, and a wild card. So unless we can get Macho Man, we will not have a showboat or showman class. So Finn Balor is of Raw, and this
Finn Balor, the Demon King. He's going for his signature move. The coup de grace.
see Toy Ric Flair looks exactly like the figurine. He's got the blue trunks. Those guys remember in the early 90s when Sting.
I can't wait to get started. God, double reversal. Hell of a kick. That'll be heard all around the world. Here we go.
So here you have the complete collection of Retro Series 4 Mint on Card and Lucy's. But of course, one guy can be missed. Here it is, Enzo Amore, the Retro Custom. And here, that is his place that he deserves. So this is Retro Series 4. Thanks for watching. We are now coming to the checklist. And there we have the cards: Finn Balor, Ric Flair, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. And we only got that variant, no multi-language stuff like the series before. And we got the 4 Lucy's of Balor, Flair, Zayn, and Owens. So 4 collectible pieces in total. And I just can say thank you very much for watching the complete history of Retro Series 4. We see us next week when we do Retro Series 5. And now again we have for you some prototypes, some test shots, and the Retro Enzo Amore in-game mayhem. See you next week. Bye.
Are you ready? The champ is here! Yes, the man! Give me a hell yeah! What the rock? Ooh, yeah! Hey, yo. Yeah! I am the best in the world. That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.